All right. So I got all three platforms up: Facebook left corner, Instagram right corner, and YouTube in front of me. I'll give it a second to see if anybody pokes their head in. I got one. Just trying to give it a minute to see if anybody joins or peeks their head in. Welcome. All right. I'll give it a few more seconds here. All right, then. I'll just get started. So, for those of you that haven't been watching, or you don't know who I am personally or based off the videos that I post daily, my name is Josh, aka Muscles and Macros. For those of you that follow me on Instagram and YouTube, I do coaching through the faster way to fat loss. Um, the reason I decided to do that was I'm transitioning out of one career, and I was not ready to give up the team aspect or developing a close and tight knit bond or a family, if you will, with individuals, and in doing that, accomplishing their goals as well to become the best version of themselves that they could possibly be, with a number of things, but nutrition, fitness, mental health, and a lot of different things. So that's a little bit about me. Welcome for those of you that are joining. I just went into the intro. I know it's a little bit redundant for all of you that have been watching daily. So let's dive into it. So I like to go by I think my wife called it an outline. I've been calling it a syllabus. I was wrong. That's dumb. I just couldn't think of the word, but I'm pretty sure she said outline. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I see you're watching. So I like to go about an outline. I did the intro, right? A little bit about me for those of you that haven't watched, or maybe you have and you're just getting the redundant part of it, but whatever. And then I like to go into unboxing. I like to share products that I get that I firmly believe in because they're just quality products, and these people do amazing things. And they took the leap of faith. They went out on a limb, and they're just living life to the fullest. They're doing their thing, and it's amazing. For those of you that are tired of your 9 to 5 hamster wheel, I challenge you to go through the systems and processes to start your own business or system. It's really rewarding in its own self. I'm not going to say that it's not difficult. It is extremely difficult, especially when you come to the finance reality where the bank mostly doesn't loan you the money. They want you to exhaust cash on hand, all of your credit cards. They want you to use your family or friends' money, and then maybe if you're lucky, I believe it's less than 1%, they'll give you business financing. So yeah. Um, but today we got a nifty little box from the Beard Club. I got some. I know it's kind of hard to see. Sorry, I have this in like every freaking corner here. One day I'll grow my sweet beard, and when I do, I'll have the perfect products to do so. So I got growth oil, and I got some growth vitamin spray just to help out the process, right? Because I want to grow a full, luscious beard. Uh, so yeah, I decided to give them a try. Seen their ads, their links and stuff on, yeah, one day. I seen their ads and stuff on like social media platforms, and I was like, what the hell? Let me try it. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we got for the unboxing of the day. Uh, lushness is. Did I say it wrong? Lusciousness, luscious. Whatever. You got the gist of it. I want a beautiful beard, all right, just like many other men out in the world, because it's manly, it's alpha, a freaking apex predator, uh, and chicks dig it. I think, even if they don't, whatever. I'm gonna grow one day, so it doesn't matter. Uh, Again, going back to the outline, so I'd like to highlight charity today. Today's charity that I wanted to highlight was kind of like, I mean, obviously it happened for a reason, but it was kind of like a oops type deal. So I was just browsing around on the social media platform, and I came across Stop Soldier Suicide Foundation. I clicked on it, and it was an ad for do 60 miles of either walking, running, swimming, biking, you name it, anything under the sun to raise awareness, to stop soldier suicide. So, chicks dig it. Did you hear that, Danielle? Yeah, yeah, you got the gist. All right, like I'm not the only one. Whatever. It besides the point. Going back to the charity. So I was looking at these ads or whatever. Clicked on it. Wanted to browse a little bit more. I ended up signing myself up for this event to raise awareness. And by the time I got done, I was like, "Oh man, what did I just do?" Uh, yeah. So Stop Soldier Suicide Foundation, right? They're trying to raise awareness, and I'm sure they do a lot of other wonderful things like providing mental health and stuff like that to people that they need that resource. Uh, so yeah, I'm doing the thing, and I hope that all of you will hold me accountable to do it. I hope that I can gain other individuals to do it with me, so we can just raise awareness, right? Because mental health is one of the biggest things that I harp on because it's important. If your mental health is not at a stable level, everything else will plummet. So that's all I'll say about that. I gotta get better about this on YouTube. I gotta figure out all the editing software and stuff like that. But on, I don't know if you guys can see it on the Facebook. I have this Stop Soldier Suicide Foundation on my video. If you can find it in your heart to donate to an amazing cause, do it. There's value behind it. I promise you'll feel really good. And then, I mean, even if you don't feel really good about yourself doing that, just know that somebody somewhere needed that. Uh, doesn't matter the donation, even if it's $1, they needed that to recover and not become a statistic. So Facebook, it's on there. Instagram, it's on there. YouTube, I'm sorry, I'll post my group. I think I have a group for the foundation. I'll post it up in there so you can check it out. But yeah, and so going down the outline, I like to highlight businesses, small businesses, and local businesses, especially because, again, these people go out and take the leap of faith. They're doing the thing, they're living life to the fullest, even if it sucks. But they're trying to create their own generational wealth or something to pass down, um, from generation to generation. And they're breaking the norm, right? Because I don't know who's watching, but excuse my language. Fuck average. Uh, Average will kill you because somebody somewhere in a business will use and abuse you for everything that you have to offer, and the minute you tell them no, they're going to kick you to the curb or they're going to treat you like dirt. So I like to again highlight smaller local businesses because they're doing the thing. Most of the time, they stand behind really good morals and values if they're amazing people, which most are. um, so today, this one was given to me by a family member. It's located in Trenton, Georgia. Handyman Salvage. I guess it's some of my distant family. So kudos to doing the thing. I hope that you get everything that you're looking for out of doing the thing. Um Even if you don't utilize their services, and I'll recap it in the post. But even if you don't utilize their services, at least go over there, share, like, comment, provide them some type of feedback. whether it's haterade or not. It will fuel their fire. It will continue their growth and development. All right, because they'll look in the mirror and they'll be like, "I suck. I need to do better," or "This is really good about my business, so let's maintain this." It doesn't matter. Just go support them. And the next one I want to highlight, I don't know if you consider this a small or local business, but I'm going to highlight it anyway because we're out there, we're putting ourselves out there, we're trying to make a difference in people, and simultaneously trying new things for ourselves. And yeah, so this one is to my wife, a faster way to fat loss coach, just like I am. She's been doing it longer. She's been a client longer. Um, Babe, if you're still watching this, thanks for doing the thing. Thanks for roping me in the thing. I promise we'll get where we want to go eventually, and we'll impact a lot of lives for the positive. Uh, so yeah, I'll again recap, and I'll post her stuff up in the posts. And then the last one, I don't think it's a corporation. I think it's still considered a small business. Either way, I've been checking the ads and stuff on social media. Kill Cliff, if you don't know what it is, it's like a clean energy drink. We're pretty big on these clean products these days because the faster way to fat loss, right? We don't want to go with all this processed BS because it'll kill you. So I checked out Kill Cliff today. Had one of their Recover drinks, and I'm sure I'm not the first to say, but it went down super smooth. It was delicious. Even though it was carbonated, it really didn't have a whole lot of carbonation behind it. And no, it didn't taste flat. I promise. It was just good. It was genuine. Their thing on the back of the can says these ingredients don't suck, and I completely agree. It's relatively clean. Did give me a little bit of an energy boost, and so yeah, just check them out. Kill Cliff. You can buy them by the case, I believe, online. I just happened to find a single in a store, a convenience store, so I just picked it up. Moving right along this outline, as I was told to call it. Let's see who's watching. Hey, what's going on? So, for those of you that have been watching routinely, or with the faster way to fat loss, we express gratitude daily, and we do that because it makes you feel good. It really taking time out of your day to highlight some of the small things that you're grateful for will do the mental health wonders. It'll really change your outlook on life. You'll start to see progress that you have established throughout a time period. I mentioned this last night, but if you were to tell me, uh, I mean, at minimum a year ago that I would be doing this, I'd call you a liar. I'd tell you that that's not me. It wasn't me, and that I wanted to do X, Y, and Z. Um, but I'm obviously here for a reason, and in my perspective, I believe that's to help individuals overcome fear, take the leap of faith, do the thing they want to do that they're too scared to because of what they think people will think about them or what they have to say. It doesn't matter. Those people don't pay your damn bills. Um, take the a take the leap of faith. Do the thing that you want to do. Don't be scared. Even if you fail, that's still progress, right? And that you can say that that's more than most people even do. So yeah, sorry, I'm a little parched. For those of you that watched last night or you kind of recapped on it, I highlighted Liquid Death. It's pretty good stuff. I'm not gonna lie, pretty clean. My wife's got some app on her phone that tells you how clean the products is. It rated pretty high. Uh, I'm not an alcoholic at all. Definitely not anymore. Even if I was considered one, but for those of you that still kind of enjoy adult beverages, it kind of reminds me of like a White Claw lime, just without the alcohol. It's pretty good though. So, um, gratitude, gratitude. Back to what I'm grateful for today. So, I don't think I have this individual watching. Neither one of these individuals watching I had one last night, and without sounding kind of creepy, I thought about this person all night. It really, they inspired me. They motivated me to continue doing this, to do better. Uh, Even though maybe they were asking genuine questions, I don't know, or maybe they were just trying to help me out because they know this is a little difficult to me at times, because I get sidetracked and I go off on tangents, or I just lose my train of thought. But this individual last night on YouTube, I'm really grateful for you, and I hope that you see this video and it touches you, because I don't know. It meant, when I said last night that it meant a tremendous amount that you would never realize. It really did. It helped me, um, with my mental clarity. It helped me, serve somebody out there, you or other people that might have had that same question they were too afraid to ask. You just you were there, and we made a connection, and it was super dope. And I really appreciate you. I'm super grateful for those questions that you asked last night. So thank you. You know who you are, again, because it was on YouTube, and you were like the one that was consistently watching. And the other individual that I want to highlight, I used to work with this gentleman. We didn't really exchange a whole lot of words back in the day, but he's kind of doing the same thing that I'm doing. I don't know who started first. It doesn't really matter. But Tommy, if you see this, bro, like, just know you inspire and you motivate me to, again, continue doing this, to be better, to spread the message. Uh, yeah, you're doing the thing, man. You're living life, and then you're sharing your message, and it's great. I think it really gives me a connection to another veteran in the community, or that I've served with. And on the days that I'm like, I don't want to do this, or nobody really cares, I know you care, because we exchange comments or conversation, and we gain each other's messages out of our lives and stuff like that. And it's just super cool. So thanks, Tommy, for doing your thing. Continue on doing it, even when it gets hard. I promise, like I said, there's value behind it. Somebody somewhere will need to hear your experience, your walk of life, and it's great. I really appreciate you going out of your comfort zone and doing that. So rolling on with the outline that I got going on here brings me into the quote of the day. And the quote of the day is: living with fear stops us from taking risks. And if you don't go out on a branch, you're never going to get the best fruit. And I think that's a really good one for today. Again, like, if you were to tell me that I was going to do this, if you were going to tell me at a minimum a year ago that I was going to do this, I'd call you a liar. And this was a challenge for me. This was a couple individuals challenged me to do something out of the norm, to find what I was looking for. I was looking for a purpose. I was looking for a mission set. I was looking to serve other people continuously, even though I'm transitioning out of a current career. And I was super down. I was super depressed. I hit some pretty low points, and this was challenged to me. They said that I needed to establish people that I could reach out to, or people that I could establish a connection with, and help them, or try, gaining a new hard or soft skill. And for all of you that are watching or will watch this, I posted on my story something from Cody Alfred. For those of you that know, if you don't know, go check him out. He's also the business owner of We Defy the Norm. Again, excuse my language, but fuck average. And he believes the same thing. We have kind of similar mindsets on a lot of aspects, but it's the truth. If you're too scared of the what ifs in life, you're never going to experience the crazy things that could happen to you. Opportunity is sudden, it's spontaneous, and if you're not ready to take the leap of faith, and just do the thing, I mean, I firmly believe that you're going to be miserable. You're going to be doing the same things day in and day out, wondering why nothing great has happened to you. So I'm serious. Take the leap of faith for those of you that might want to do the same thing that I'm doing right now, like these lives or podcasts or videography or kind of some of the similar things I'm getting into. I encourage you to do it. It's I have found this therapeutic for me, and I'm sure other people find it therapeutic. I've gained a lot of exposure. I have received numerous phone calls, text messages, comments, you name it, from people that watch these, and they're like, "Hey, there's value behind this. It's really helping me through these trials and tribulations that I have going on, and keep doing the thing. It's great." So I encourage you to do it. I want everybody to live life to the fullest extent because we're not promised tomorrow ever. And yeah, it's yeah, just live it. So going right along, I think I want to start with this one actually. And so I'm wearing this shirt from Dude That Lifts. And Dude That Lifts is a it's like an apparel company. They have more than just dude stuff. They do it for women too. But this was a shirt, it says habitual, and then it goes into like a brief summary of create habits that turn into the norm or the routine, and just be the best freaking individual or person that you can be, and make a difference, maybe in yourself, maybe through society, etc. So I think I want to start with this. I highlighted this shirt last night. I did not know that there was a letter in the package when I highlighted it, and this letter kind of like hit me in the heart because it's relatable. It's just I don't know. It was just a strong connection with me, and it really is embedded into my morals and my values and things that I believe and want to happen in life. So bear with me. I'm blind, for those of you that know, pretty much, uh, and I'm not the best at reading anyway. But the letter states, "Yo, dude, Happy New Year. We're officially past the resolution stage and moving into the habit building stage. I don't believe in resolutions, nor do I, because let's be honest, people get on this little bandwagon, and then when it gets hard, they want to stop. It sucks, so they want to stop. But going back to it, I don't believe in resolutions. I believe in goals and planning. But if a resolution is what gets someone moving in the right direction, then they support that. Habits are building blocks of success. Motivation is only temporary, but habits are there forever. That's why it's important to have good habits. Then doing the right thing comes second nature. They made this t shirt that I'm wearing right now. They made this t shirt to drive this home. There will be a bunch of people that fall off the wagon by the end of the month, which is true. I challenge you to really focus on consistency, even when it sucks, and form some new habits that contribute to your success, whether that's nutrition, strength training, or just being a better human. Focus on it, keep your eyes on it, and the habits will take hold a long way. If you're habitual in your routines, if you consistently put in the work, even when you don't want to, you're going to win. Habits over motivation 100% of the time. And then they wanted me to take a picture of myself and tag them on it on uh, on social media, which I will do at some point in time. But that letter, it really got to me because even if you don't have the goals or the resolution to help yourself, at least have the goals or resolution to be a better human in society, to make a positive change in society. And I say this all the time, but the way things are going right now, I firmly believe that it's not looking so good. It's only going to get worse because we've become divided, we've become segregated, we have lost humanity, we've become desensitized because of social media. And I'll say it over and over and over again. I don't utilize social media like the average consumer. It's a tool. It's a networking tool. It should not be used all the time because it can again desensitize you. It can make you a robot, and that's probably part of the agenda. I don't know if I can say that legally, but I did anyway. So use it as a tool. Network with people. Outreach is important. And that message that you might be giving somebody directly might not be for them, but that somebody might have a situation later and they're like, hey, I know somebody that has the same work ethics or morals and values or beliefs or opinions that you do that you might connect with. Maybe not physically, but through a passive manner, through the technology. So I wanted to share that letter. Again, I didn't know that it was in the bag when I opened the shirt, and I felt that I really took away from all of you that watched last night. And it was kind of one of the things that kept me up because that's a special letter. And obviously, that person has a very high standard in their morals and values. So just to drive it home, at least be a decent human being on this earth and make an impact where you can. Sorry. Um, what else? So I want to highlight again the stop soldier suicide. For those of you that are just now joining or kind of peeking your head in, I kind of already touched the subject, but I'll recap it. It was kind of one of those things that was like a spur of the moment. I found it on social media. I was eyeballing it. I wanted to know more, and I don't want to say accidentally because obviously it happened for a reason. But I signed up to do a 60-mile awareness challenge, and after the fact, I was like, "Whoa! Like, what did I just get myself into?" But again, it happened for a reason, and I believe that because I am so firm at mental health, that's one of my like biggest things I like to highlight. I believe that's why I got to that end state because it gives me the ability to serve other people by raising awareness, hopefully raising the minimum of $200 to at least make another person's life change for the best. Maybe that person needs the resource and they can't afford it, or maybe they're too. I don't know. There's a lot of micro factors in it, but just mental health is really big to me. It would mean a lot if you guys and gals can find it in your heart to donate to a wonderful cause and raise awareness at bare minimum at that raise awareness to. I'm not saying that it would completely stop it because there's a lot, but at least aiding the prevention to a stopping point at a later date, I'm sure. But it's just big. Mental health is big. If your mental health is not stable, everything else is going to plummet. Like mental health has a big tie in body aches and pain. Um, so just take care of yourself. Take time out of your day to provide yourself self care, self love. Um, Even when you're at your busiest points, you're still gonna have to find time somewhere, either on the front side or the back side. Wake up a little earlier, stay up a little later, and take care of yourself. You need it. You deserve it. It's what you need to continue doing the thing, doing your thing, growth and development, and yeah. So rolling into the next topic, this kind of goes in with the quote, but going out of your comfort zone. And for those of you that haven't been watching or tuning in, I'm a huge supporter on small and local business because, again, these people are going out on a limb. They're taking a leap of faith. They're looking to provide uh, generational wealth or something to pass down generation to generation, and simultaneously they're helping people out there doing wonderful things, supporting great causes, even though you don't see it behind the lines. Um, you have to take risks in life. If you're not willing to take risks in life, then how do you failure at a minimum is required for growth and development, and you're always going to wonder. You're going to have regret if you don't take that risk and do the thing. I mean, even if you do fail and you decide it's not for you, at least one, you can say that you did it right, which most people can't even say that. And then two, you can say, all right, well, this situation was shit, but it helped me gain some perspective on this topic. I mean, there's a lot of things that it can do for you, uh, and I don't know. You have to really dig deep. You have to establish within yourself what it is that you truly want in life, and just do it. I'm not gonna say that it's easy, right? There's gonna be hard parts, but again, that's growth and development, and you're going to gain insights and perspectives on how to do it better next time. Or even if you don't come across that same situation, you can provide that knowledge or that experience to somebody else is going through that same walk of life that needs help, that doesn't have anybody to kind of connect to until they find you. Rolling on. So I haven't really been highlighting this a lot. I need to do better. Um, but our I guess I'll start with this. For those of you that are kind of tuning in that don't know, because you haven't watched or maybe you just don't listen to the videos, I'm a faster way to fat loss coach. Muscles and macros for those of you that follow me on YouTube and Instagram. But our new client round is coming up January 30th. If you guys and gals are looking for a change, either in your fitness, nutrition, mental health, you're looking for a community. I don't even want to call it a community; it's a family because you can literally lean on. If your coach sucks, there's another coach, and the chain goes on. But that's not the issue. That's not the case. Everybody is chomping at the bit to serve you. Uh, because it's in their morals and values, one, but two, because they want to see you succeed in life. They want to see you succeed in all of your goals and your aspirations through fitness, nutrition, mental health, and I mean, there's a lot of things that you can find value in behind, um, being a client. And I just kind of wanted to highlight that because it's coming up. I see, and I don't mean this in a creepy way, and I really don't know if I can say it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I watch right when I post up the links. I have like the analytics or the insights. I can see how many people have been taking a look at it, and I can see how many people have repeated that same process. They keep going back to it. And what I have to say to those individuals is, again, take the leap of faith. If it's something that you really want, it'll all work out. I promise. Even and I get it. Maybe your finances, you're struggling. I completely understand inflation as that is at its all-time high. It's I don't know, as a couple months ago it was like 8%, and I get it, right? I'm there with you. I understand to the fullest, but prioritize yourself in some form or fashion. Maybe you got to cut out the Target Tuesdays or the daily Starbucks, and you got to brew your own coffee, but there is value to be found in the program. You're going to establish a family. You're going to have new healthy habits that establish or develop into a routine. You're going to have daily fitness videos, workout videos, and I'm not talking just like one size fits all, and you can't keep up, so you decide to quit. I'm talking like they break it down, right? So home and body workouts, gym workouts, or low impact for those of you that have injuries and you don't want to aggravate them. And then it even goes back into the micro factors where there's numerous people in these videos and they're all doing something different, and they break down why they're doing something different and what they're working, so that if you don't have that piece of equipment, you can still continue on with the workout. Will we get you as a coach? If you want to sign up under me, then yes, I will coach you. You'll get um, like we'll do your macro chart. You'll get your first week's meal guide, so you can go to the store and get your products, your healthy products for your food. Obviously, you'll get instant access to the app, so you'll get the daily workouts and stuff like that. Um, on the app, there's fasting trackers, right? If you do a 12-12 or a what is it, 16-8, there's a store on there. So if you want to get super clean protein, I believe it's beef beef based protein that they got going on, or their merchandise, et cetera, et cetera. Even if you don't want to be, if you're not ready to be a new client, they still have the ambassador program that they're looking to highlight. So if you believe in the faster way, or you think it's a great thing, a wonderful organization, you want to promote it, apply to be an ambassador. It should be in my Facebook links. And then for Instagram, it's on my link tree in my profile, I believe, or my bio. Uh, Let me know if you guys can't see the links, but I think it's in there. So yeah, just again I wanted to touch that because I never really highlight myself. I think I did one video, but it's kind of like brief. But for those of you that are kind of looking to join, or you've been eyeballing it because you want some change through whatever factor, January 30th starts the new client round. If you sign up today, I don't know if my wife is still watching this. She's kind of like my boss and like my coach, but um, I believe you get instant access like immediately, unless y'all break the app again. I know when the January 2nd round hit, there was so many people that signed up that it broke the app. They had to shut down sign up. It broke the website, and it took a little while to get back up, and they were still having issues with it because the influx was outrageous. Because it's not a fad diet; it's a lifestyle. I'm the boss, and yes, you'll get immediate access. Thanks for clearing that up, and yeah, we'll discuss that later. But oh, where was I? I kind of lost my track. Oh, it's not a fad diet. It's not some one size fits all crap that you're like competing with a like a rich. I don't know if I'm dating myself here, but for those of you that remember like Richard Simmons or Billy Blaze with Tybo, and all of you are like panting and breathing real hard and trying to keep up. It's not like that. I'm telling you again, it's broken down in numerous factors to help everybody continue doing the exercise some form or fashion, so that you get the value out of it or the results out of it. uh, my goal was to gain weight. I went from 155 to, on a let's see, on a low carb day I'm 172. On a regular macro day I'm about 175. So I gained exponential amounts of muscle mass. uh for those of you that know me from long ago, I used to wear a small, I'm in a large t-shirt right now. uh Yeah. So the results are there for men that are looking to bulk up. But if you're looking to cut, it's still good stuff too, right? Keep the program is designed to keep your body guessing so you can burn that fat and gain some lean quality muscle. Women, I'm not. You have to. You have. I can coach women, but I would rather send you to my coach or my wife, whatever you want to call her, because one, she's a woman herself, and she knows female bodies better than men do. But another reason is right. There's just a stronger connection with women clients to coach women. Sorry, women coaches to women clients and men to men. You get the gist. So, um, what else? What else? What else? I think that was all my topics that I had. I don't think I have anything going on in the comments. Uh, I do want to just say again, the individual that was on YouTube last night that wrote all those questions, and we had a transaction of conversations. Thank you. To I mean, I'm telling you that the amount of gratitude that I have, and I said that you would never understand. You probably truly will never understand how much that meant to me, and it was awesome. YouTube's kind of a hard one to uh, to learn because it changes constantly. The algorithms are set. You really have to work your I don't even say work. You really got to weasel your way into the algorithms on YouTube to become popular, and then you got to keep up the trend, right? Because and for those of you that don't know, or you're kind of questioning it because you're interested, YouTube at a minimum to get monetization, you have to have 1,000 subscribers, and then it even goes into you have to have a certain amount of hours watched. I don't think the hours is too hard because it's cumulative hours, like how many ever people watch your stuff. But the subscribers is really hard because you get people that sign up and then you post something and they're like, "Nah, I'm out," or you post a continuation of these pieces of content, and then you kind of switch it up. I'll give you an example. Like when I first started doing YouTube videos, I was doing detailing, and I got quite a bit of interest, and then I swapped it up uh, to like a daily live podcast and fitness and nutrition, and I lost quite a bit, and then I gained some, but the momentum was slow. Uh, so yeah, YouTube's a kind of a hard one, but that individual last night that we we exchanged conversation back and forth, it was great, and I really appreciate it, and I hope that you see this video and maybe it'll give you a little bit of a little bit of perspective of my gratitude. But I think that's it that I got to talk about. I'll give it a second to see if anybody has any comments or peeks their head in and like, hey, talk about this, talk about that. All right. So I did. I will say this before I end the video. I gained quite a bit of individuals out there that kind of want to see a daily life in me. I've started the process twice. I just never finished the process because it's kind of difficult with me. I'm pretty like all over the place most of the time. Uh, and then my I drive all of my cars except for my wife's cars are super loud. Uh, I like it that way. It drowns out everything else around me. It makes me focus on whatever I got going on, and so so recording in the cars is kind of hard for me, especially for those of you that know my Camaro. You probably won't hear anything but a bunch of like gunshots because that's pretty equivalent to what it is. Um, But I'll try and continue doing this daily life and me type deal. What I'm eating, or what I'm working out, or whatever. It's just, again, kind of hard with the cars I drive. I can't really go to and from places without a bunch of noise. Maybe I just have to like cancel the noise out, put some cool music or whatever. I don't know. I'm learning. Again, YouTube's kind of a hard one. You got to work with a lot to master it. So um, I always do this into the end of my videos, but I just want to thank everybody for peeking your head in, for watching, for commenting, subscribing, hating. It doesn't matter. I'll take anything because it fuels my fire, continues my passion. I didn't think that I would be the one to do this, but it's pretty cool. I'm really digging the videography thing. I like doing the lives because people watch it, and again, it might not help them, but it might help somebody that they cross paths with, so they market, right, word of mouth. So again, thank you to all of you that fuel my passion. Uh, express your gratitude in the comments. I don't get very many, if any. And I don't know if that's because you guys don't, or you guys and gals don't know what to express, or you don't have anything to be grateful for, or I don't know. Maybe you're too busy, but I'd like to hear everybody's gratitude of the day, what they're grateful for, because it might help me in the future. Maybe I want to be grateful for the same thing because I have a similar occurrence, and I hope mine helps you as well. So post up your gratitude, post up quotes that you got, post up anything. I like feedback. It's great. Oops, my flag fell. Oh well. Y'all have a beautiful night. I'll see y'all next time.